government is considering a $12 billion bailout plan to revive debt-ridden state power distribution companies. States will be required to privatize and transfer managerial control to a strategic partner. If states choose to keep control, they need to be listed on a stock exchange. Vivek Iyer is here with more details.
Well, in what is a very important material development as far as India's power sector is concerned, CNBC-TV18 has accessed an important document, a presentation that is being under active consideration by the Ministry of Power. Now, this particular presentation has put out and has given various suggestions in order to go ahead and improve the health of ailing Discoms. What are the options that are being actively considered? First up, they are talking about privatization of Discoms. Remember, earlier this year, CNBC-TV18 had told you about how in the state of Uttar Pradesh, you could see privatization come about in a few circles. So this step appears to be a step in that particular direction. Along with that, in case the debts are currently unsustainable, they are also talking about part divestment of stake as far as state Discoms are concerned. In case that doesn't fructify, they are also talking about going ahead and listing Discoms on equity market exchanges. So these are very significant developments that have been talked about in order to go ahead and aid the ailing Discoms. When you're talking about the Discoms, remember, there are burgeoning dues that these Discoms actually have to go ahead and pay regularly and finance their debt to companies like REC, which is Rural Electrification Corporation, Power Finance Corporation, the companies that actually lend to various power projects across the country. Along with that, there are a few other steps also being taken. Number one, they're talking about making tariffs cost effective. They're also talking about eliminating banking for open access, given the fact that this reduces the scope of operations as far as REC and PFC are concerned. Who does this benefit and who stands to benefit? Number one, any improvement in the health of Discoms improves India's power sector. So the entire power sector and all of the utilities stand to gain, especially companies that have active Discoms and have active circles. So players like Tata Power, players like Torrent Power, players like CSE in East India, companies stand to benefit. Of course, an REC, a PFC, and even an IREDA that do active lending to power projects across the country will definitely gain. This is an important development, but we need to understand that this is still a draft proposal, and there are a lot of steps that need to be taken before this fructifies finally.
Right.